I'm doing a video every day in the month of April having to do with either the Walking Dead, the apocalypse, survival, zombie stuff, a little bit of cooking in there too. I got this idea from my friend It's Hippie Chick. You should check out her recent VEDA videos. She's also calling it VEDA Apocalypse. There's a link for her channel in the description box. Check her out. She's the one who gave me this idea and her videos are hilarious. So go do it. Not right now, wait until after this video, then go do it. For those of you who saw my Walking Dead reaction to, what episode was it? Episode 14 of season 5 when Noah, spoiler, died. I don't know if there's people watching this that have not seen that episode before, so I'm very sorry if I just spoiled something for you. But for those of you who watched that video, and I got a lot of comments on my mother being in the video, and you guys really liked her, and you liked her reactions, even though I don't think she really reacted very much. But I've gotten some requests to do more videos with her and stuff, so I thought it might be kind of fun. She's a little bit camera shy. I don't know how she's going to like it, but she's down for it if you guys wanted to do a Q&A video with her. So basically I'll ask her the questions that you guys give me and we'll do it for a VEDA video. So depending on how many questions I get, it'll be either longer or short. She's willing to do it. You guys said you liked her, so let's do it. Leave me questions for her in the comments below. Put like a little tag like question for your mom or something like that in there so I know that that's what it is for. Today, to get right into it, I'm going to be reviewing the TV show iZombie on the CW. Now, I realize this show is not for every zombie lover out there. Probably a majority of the Walking Dead fans will hate the show. I am not one of them though. I watched the show the other day and it's on episode, I think this week it's going to be episode 4. So there have been 3 episodes so far, I think. Don't quote me on that. And I'm actually kind of hooked on it. It's like this mix between, I think I read somebody said a mix between Veronica Mars and Buffy. God, I love Buffy. I loved Buffy. And I really liked Veronica Mars too. I watched all of that series when I was younger as well. And I don't know if that's a super accurate comparison, but you know, it definitely reminds me of that. So basically this show is loosely based off the comic version. So DC Comics has a thing called Vertigo that puts out the issues. I don't know a lot about comics, guys, I'll be honest with you, but apparently it's like a, you know what I'm saying? It's DC Comics and Vertigo is like a piece of DC Comics, and they put out in 2010 a comic that was called iZombie. And basically the comic was about a girl that was a grave digger, and she was also a zombie, and she could act like a normal human being as long as she ate a brain once a month. But in eating the brain, she would actually get visions, or you know, she would see things that the person saw when they were still alive. And I've never read the comic or anything, but I looked it up and it actually seems pretty interesting. It didn't have very many issues, I don't think, but so it's no longer being published. But this television show is loosely based off of that. Basically, there is a girl, she's the main character, her name is Liv Moore. It's played by Rose McIvers. I actually really like her. She's funny in like a weird, sarcastic, blunt kind of way, which is actually, my humor is a lot like that as well, if you know me in real life. But she is a medical resident at a hospital. I think it's supposed to be up in Seattle, and she's a medical resident there. She has a fiance, she has a great life, she's really busy, she never has time to do anything but study and work, and which is pretty much exactly what a medical resident does. Study, work all day, you know, work some more. You don't really have much time for a social life, but she has a fiance who's really cute. He played on, did he play on One Tree Hill, I think? I can't remember, and I stupidly didn't write down his name. I'm sure a lot of you guys, especially girls that are watching this, would recognize him if you saw him. And she decides to go to a party, a boat party. This might spoil the pilot episode for you guys, so I'm sorry, but I won't tell you anything else that happens in the rest of the series so far, but just to kind of get you hooked because I really like it. She goes to a boat party where she is scratched by a zombie, and she wakes up and she is a zombie. And she's not like the ugly flesh rotting off kind of zombie, but in this world, the zombie's hair turns like white and they get really pale and they have bags under their eyes, but they can maintain their humanity, and they can look like a semi-normal, if not kind of gothic person, as long as they eat a brain like once a month or every so often. But in eating these brains, she gets visions of how these people died. So in order to get her brains, she decides to drop out of being a resident at the hospital and works at the city morgue at the police department. And when she works at the morgue, after she is done, you know, with the body, she's able to go back and kind of get some of the brain, and she can eat it without it really being noticed. Except that her boss notices, and he's super interested, which is completely not what she expected because she hasn't told anyone. And then they go on to, because their morgue is underneath the police department, she somehow, you know, gets involved in helping them solve crimes by using her visions to help a local cop solve crimes. So it's actually pretty interesting. It sounds really cheesy. Hopefully you guys will give it a shot if you're into that kind of thing. It's definitely not hardcore, scary zombie, you know, movie zombie shows. It's not like real life, you know, kind of thing. But it does bring up the aspect. I've been watching The Walking Dead for so long that in The Walking Dead, the zombies just eat any part of you that they want. They just want human flesh. But sorry, there's some noise in the background. But oftentimes in zombie movies, they just want the brains. And so I haven't seen that in so long that it's really interesting to see a show that is just about a zombie wanting a brain specifically. Like, she doesn't want any other part of the body. She just wants the brain. And there's a lot of humor in it because in the show, the brains that she eats, she also takes on certain personality traits from these people that she's eaten. And so she'll be either really provocative, or she will become an artist, or she will start randomly stealing things and she doesn't know why, you know. So it's pretty funny. All in all, I really like the show. It's, you know, it's a less serious show, but it's something to get me through the walker withdrawals that I've been having, because I love zombies, and those are my main kind of shows. Like, I love that kind of thing. So I've never really found a good zombie show, you know, that's ongoing before. And in fact, I think The Walking Dead was really the first of its kind. The first zombie, rather than being a zombie movie, it's a zombie show and it's ongoing. So I really hope that this iZombie keeps going. And if you guys have seen it, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure a lot of you will hate it. It's definitely not a legit zombie movie show, but I think it's pretty funny, and I'm willing to see it through to the end. I kind of hope that it doesn't, you know, that it goes past its first season. I think they said the first season is supposed to have like 13 episodes or so. And then, you know, obviously it's a wait and see if the ratings were good or not. So, yep, that's what I think of the show. I hope you guys will watch it. Give it a chance. If you do watch it, let me know in the comments below. Jessica, you should watch this show if you haven't seen it yet. Watch it. Do a VEDA video on it if you want. And give me questions for my mother if you want me to do that Q&A. If not, it's all good, but I know a lot of you were like telling me that you liked her and you want to see more of her, so let's see what happens. That's it for this VEDA video, guys. Leave me comments down below on what you want me to do next. And I'm really sorry. A lot of you guys have said to eat a worm, and I want you to know my feelings on this. So if I was in a survival situation where I was starving, like in The Walking Dead, I would have no qualms about eating a worm or anything. Yes, it's gross. I'm really not that squeamish. A little bit when it comes to like spiders and stuff, but bugs and things, they don't bother me. But because I'm not in a survival situation, I have a huge heart when it comes to animals and even insects or bugs and killing things when it's unnecessary. So like, I'll kill a spider. Obviously it's necessary because spiders are out to get you. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna freaking eat your eyes out when you're sleeping. So yes, I kill spiders. But to just kill a living thing for no other reason than entertainment for a video is just not my thing. I kind of, you know, I tend to value life more than that, you know, more than I value filming a video for you guys. I get really sad when things are suffering, even when they're stupid insects, when they've like lost their legs or something. I get really upset. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. But I've got too big of a heart to just be like, I'm just gonna kill you just for the sake of a video, even if it is just a worm. Like, I don't know. I'm the kind of kid that, well, I'm not a kid anymore. I was the kind of kid that thought their stuffed animals had feelings, you know? So for me to unnecessarily kill something that's alive just for the sake of a video, it's just not my thing. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna eat a worm. I'm not gonna eat anything else that's living. My one exception to that rule is killing spiders, because I'm pretty sure they're just out to kill you anyways, you know? They're just some evil thing. But all in all, I do actually feel kind of bad when I kill spiders. So I'm sorry that I'm not gonna do that. I really like your comments though and your suggestions, and I'm trying. It's been a little bit hard to get all of these videos out, man. I busted them out for this week, and now I'm out of videos. I don't have anything pre-filmed, and I need videos for like the next 5 days. So it is a lot of pressure right now, so I'm trying. I hope that you like these. We're still going to do a weekly walker talk every week. I'm not sure what the weekly walker talk should be on this week. Let me know if you have any ideas. All right, this video is probably getting really long, so I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I will see you later. Bye.